recently, I've been looking at a lot of people with their analysis of stuff that's been going on in New York City. If you don't know, 6ix9ine and Casanova, they're beefing. From what I have heard through TMZ and what police are absolutely confirming, there's been multiple shootouts. You know what? And I've seen some people that were a little critical of my commentary on the fact that there was a shot fired in the Barclays, because I said this is the beginning of the end for 6ix9ine. And they were like, yo, you supposed to be his friend. You know how he said, I'm going to be a gangster, but I'm not stupid? Nigga, I might be a friend, but not only will I also do my job, I'm not stupid. I always told y'all niggas what's up. I've told 6ix9ine multiple times. And again, I have no idea what went down. I do not know who did what. I don't know who was... I know nothing about that, really. But what I do know is that at times when the internet... And that's what I keep telling people. The internet. And that's why I started with Meek. Because I'm showing you how the internet affected him and his team. The internet. I'm not blaming the internet. Don't get it wrong. But I'm showing you how the internet affects people. I've talked to 6ix9ine before. I told him, I said, 6ix9ine, these niggas, like, you can't be online proving you're a gangster. Nobody cares. If they see how you look, they're not going to want to change their beliefs. You have to stop. Do what you do and make your music, get your money. You being gangster is worth nothing. Not monetarily. Maybe it does keep up an image. Okay, I might be wrong on that. Maybe it does keep up an image. But you really proving it does nothing. Because what happens is what I've seen happen in the last 2 days. The same people who said 6ix9ine is pussy, he's not a gangster, he's a bitch, he's representing gang life incorrectly, not about anything he raps about, complete fraud, rainbow hair clown, everything else in between. This is not rumor or innuendo. First of all, everybody, like a lot of people who know around New York, I said that from day one, since I met them niggas. When the first day I interviewed 6ix9ine, I seen the niggas with him. I seen the whole shit. I said, okay, I get it. But for everybody, no, he's a clown, blah, blah. Now, the conversation changes because you know what happened? Niggas will want you to prove yourself until you do. And then when you do, you're dumb. You can't win with the internet. Not being gangster. That's why I tell people, you got to leave that shit alone. I told 6ix9ine, I said, you got to leave that shit alone. You can't let that shit bother you. You know why? Let me rewind you to a little bit. Yams Day. From what I heard, Casanova was not at Yams Day. There was a separate situation that occurred at Yams Day that caused that shit to get shut down. There was some fights and all that type of stuff. 6ix9ine's crew was there. Were they involved? I have zero idea. However, the word quickly spread online saying that what happened is that 6ix9ine saw Casanova and Casanova was chasing him and beat him up, blah, blah, blah. They were clowning 6ix9ine. Shit, 6ix9ine called me because he was trying to make sure I got the story. Like, that nigga was not even there. And I'm like, why do you care so much about what niggas online are saying if it's not true? It's not true. If it's not true, it's not true. But niggas wanted to confirm their own beliefs that this nigga is a bitch, whatever. Whenever one guy is chasing him, beating him up, whatever. Yeah, that was the story. Go back on Twitter and search. People are having a ball believing that 6ix9ine got beat up by Casanova at Yams Day. From what I heard, Casanova was not there. He also cleared that up. Fast forward to in the last 7 days. I'm going by what is being reported. I know nothing else. I have spoken to 6ix9ine, but I don't talk about Don't tell me about your shootings, my nigga. The feds might have your phone tapped. Don't. Please don't. Because academics fold under pressure. So just let's talk about sales. Me and him were talking about if he was going 6 for 6. Everything else, I just say, you good? If I hear a yes, actually we talk about double XL too. But anyway, it comes to this point. There's reports that there's been multiple attempts at shooting at Casanova by 6ix9ine or 6ix9ine's crew. And this is why, you know what I mean, and I haven't had this discussion with him yet, because I don't know the legalities behind it, I don't know the facts behind it, and I don't want to talk to anybody who's getting investigated about the shit they're getting investigated about. Truth be told. But if this does blow over, what I will tell him is that, do you see why you're really dumb? Because when people heard, which was proven true within a couple of, or proven false within a couple of hours, that you were getting beat up and chased, everybody loved it. But now when people hear that you might be getting investigated for you or your crew shooting at somebody else, you're dumb. You can't win with the internet. And I'm connecting the Meek and 6ix9ine story like that because I just think it's unfortunate. I do believe that people look online and they feel like the people online will change their narrative based on their actions. No, niggas are gonna think whatever they want. They don't like you. That's why they think you're not gangster, my nigga. When you do something, okay, great, you're going to jail. We're happy you're going to jail. It's not that you're real. If somebody else does something to you, they'll say free that guy, and they'll call you an idiot, or they'll say you're soft. That's how it goes. So, that is pretty much my whole take on those two incidents. I wish the very best for everybody involved. I have 2 segues to go into, and I'm super clear-headed. I know I'm going a little tangent, but I'm really getting to shit. I don't want to hear anybody really get at academics saying my platform is fueling or doing whatever to whoever. I want to be very clear. This recent spark up, I want to be very clear. This recent spark up of 6ix9ine and Casanova absolutely came from the comments that was said on Joe Budden's show, The Pull Up, where Charlemagne the God, Wayno, Joe Budden, Mano, and Casanova were on. Because recently I've seen the popular narrative is to say academics is a big instigator. The last thing I've ever put out about 6ix9ine and Casanova was when 6ix9ine came on here and I said, do y'all have beef with Casanova? And they said, no, Casanova's cool, we could do a song with him. I said, cool, that's it, great, no beef, let's go. I don't want to have beef here. And I know, by the way, I will admit, Casanova did not go to the Pull Up, I believe that's the name of the show, with like a beef type energy, but clearly that energy existed where a nigga see, yo, this nigga keep talking about me, knowing we got issues, whatever it is. So I'll leave that where it is. Again, to both guys, 6ix9ine, stupid, my nigga. You're stupid, bro. You're stupid. I've sat in the studio with you. I've sat in the studio with your homies, and I've looked at all of them, and I said, anything happens to this young man right here, I blame y'all. And I sat and I looked at him, and I said, anything that happens to these other young men right here, I blame you. The reason why I said both of those is that I said, 6ix9ine, you are the moneymaker. You will be the person that most likely will be bringing them into situations where they don't have problems with the other people. When you're talking that tough shit and the niggas got to be behind you to back it up, yeah, you're bringing them to a deadly situation in Houston. You're bringing them to a deadly situation in LA. And they may be used to these deadly situations, but I need for you to know you're on the biggest platform now in the world. You're a celebrity. There's no celebrity criminals. They might have had issues with niggas way before and shit get handled. Nobody knows. You're a fucking star. Everybody looks at when you trip. There's a report about it. So I look at him and I told him, I said, you are responsible for all these men's lives, and if they ever get locked up, you're also responsible. I looked at them and I said, if y'all know this is your meal ticket, if he gets snuffed by anybody, just keep in mind your meal ticket might be done. So y'all niggas need to protect him with your life. It's a mutual thing. We all know what it is. So I say 6ix9ine is dumb in this situation because you don't want to keep... I blame both parties. I blame 6ix9ine and blame Casanova. Casanova. I keep saying his name wrong. You don't want to keep intensifying a issue. 6ix9ine has done it. My nigga, I've heard 2 Casanova songs in life, but I've seen about 20 of his podcasts. He talks about 6ix9ine in all of them. And again, whether you guys knew it or not, clearly was some issue there, which I don't know the depths of it or whatever. So if me and you don't get along, you're talking about me on every broadcast, and you're using that to fuel your song. So very sad situation. I wish these two could talk it out. Clearly, it's beyond that point. The reason why I said this is the beginning of the end is because the police is involved. Arrests will be made, and I hope that both sides, the way how they're carrying themselves in this macho, this talking very freely about shootouts and whatever with guns. You're not in Chicago, you're in New York City. You're not allowed to have a gun. And when they catch you with a gun, or when they tie you somehow, and we saw what happened to Bobby Shmurda, when they catch you in a situation like that, they're giving niggas football years. I even said it wrong in my video until it got edited. I realized, wow, I was so wrong. Bobby Shmurda dudes who kind of got wrapped up in the Miami shooting and some New York RICO shit, they got 98 years. They're not giving out 10, 15 of those people. They're giving out lifetimes. Okay? So, I say that to only say I believe it's a sad situation. If you're wondering by the tone of my voice or my speech, 6ix9ine and me were homies. But if y'all niggas dick ride your friends and let them walk into the path of destruction, y'all not friends. Y'all not friends. Everything I'm saying now, I've told that nigga. Everything. Told him. I even said on Everyday Struggle, I started saying, I said, yo, some of this gangster shit is like unnecessary. You know why? Your audience is not even gangsters. It's 13 to 18 or 20-year-olds, mostly Caucasian. What are you doing? Why do you need to beef with street niggas unless y'all are really command the same audience if this is music? Y'all would never run into each other outside of music. But again, I could only advise people. I can't force anybody to do anything. And that's why I try to give that objective commentary. I know sometimes people, and I've seen, and that's why I've lashed out against them. Anytime them niggas have said that, I will get at you because, number one, you're a hypocrite. And it will spin me off to my next topic. Number one, you're a hypocrite. And number two, you niggas are as much to be blamed as me. And I could name a bunch of reasons. Y'all, now, the frustration with most of y'all is that there's a new wave of media going on. There's a new wave of rappers that don't hit y'all radar, but y'all are forced to talk about for clicks and views that y'all do concern yourself with. And when y'all have no type of access to it, y'all blame the person who y'all feel oversees it, me. But I won't take that. My platform is too big to sit here and take it from y'all. So, let me get to my next point.